people are going to watch this and like point your feet. Right? Like, it's not like you can just kind of crawl behind the stage and nobody saw it. Like, if it's 7 o'clock in the morning and there are 4 people in the audience, no, there's like 3 million that are going to watch you. So I think it's pressure, but they don't really look at it that way.
Rachel, you had a question.
Have things changed for you at school since you have become famous, and how do you teach your classmates treat you?
Are you famous?
I wouldn't really consider myself famous. I'm just like an everyday normal girl that happens to have a television career following my opinion.
Well, tell them about the camera guys. Like how you yell at them. Not you, but the girls. They will yell at the camera guys because they get in their way all the time.
Yeah, sometimes when we're trying to do a trick, they don't really realize it because they're not really dancers. Like, we'll be about to go down the mat doing tumbling tricks, and they'll be like right there, and we'll be like, I'm going to hit you in the face if you don't move, so you don't move.
Yeah. And I think that...
But they've gotten better at it.
Yeah,
like,
they're getting smarter.
Yeah, they're getting to know like where we're going and stuff. So.
What about the jib? Tell them about the jib, because I think that's kind of crazy.
The jib's really cool. You know how on TV when like if it's like awards at a competition and they'll show the top of it and like just like a bunch of kids like yelling and screaming. Yeah. Well, that's they use a camera, but it's on like a long stick kind of.
Like a crane.
Like a crane kind of. And
Or a big stick.
And they'll move it around and like when we're dancing, they'll come kind of close, but then they'll back up so that.
Like the camera will come in like this on them when they're dancing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and sometimes we're like, whoa, because doesn't it come in tight to your face sometimes?
Yeah.
God, you can tell them.
Yeah, I do. It's Clobird XOXO. CHLOBIRDXOXO.
Yeah, you can be pretty sure it's her because she has like 300,000 followers. Because her mother went on one day, I'm like, what are you putting pictures up of that you have 300,000 followers? But it's the new thing.
Hi. Okay. So I love when you yell at Abby. I think it's like the best part of my week. So
You're welcome. It's usually my worst part, but I'm glad I can help out.
can you give us a little, taste of getting to see it in person?
Oh, what do you want me to yell about? What can I yell about? What do you want me to say? Oh, I can do the eye roll.
And I will look at my mom and
Yeah, she practices. Go ahead. You're not quite to my level yet. Keep practicing.
What's the best thing and the worst thing about being on TV?
Well, it's kind of fun to meet friends who, like a lot of people think they really know us. And I think the best thing for me is when people tell me that Chloe inspires them. Because, ultimately I think, and this is going to sound really selfish, but like it's amazing to me that so many people look up to these girls and love them. And I think I feel really special because at the end of the day, like, she loves me best. I think that's pretty cool. So you don't see all the nice things that happen. So sometimes that's hard to watch because what you see is 42 minutes of a 70-hour week. And think about how you act all week. Are you always perfect? Are you always nice? Are you always polite? No. But it's our worst.
I'll get to be on Broadway. Then I want to be, after I retire from that, I want to be a pediatrician in a mall. And then my daughters are going to be dancers.
You're going to be a dance mom. Well, I'll be a dance grandma. And I'll yell at them too. I asked somebody first.
What is it like on the pyramid? How is it?
Is it weird to see the pyramid? I don't know. I think the girls honestly still get, like, they really want to be up on the top of the stupid pyramid. And I'm like, who cares? And they're like, we do. I'm like, so what? It doesn't matter where you are on the pyramid. It doesn't matter if you're on the top or bottom. If you're getting a solo, you're getting a solo. And they're like, we care. So I don't know. It's weird. I think that's weird.
Leah.
how do you deal with Abby?
I don't know. I think I need to save my money for therapy. I think we'll be dealing with Abby for years. I don't know. We just kind of know what Abby's like. like, and what do I always tell you? I always tell Chloe, Abby's here to teach you dance. I don't, like, she's teaching you dance, not life lessons. I don't want you to grow up to be like Abby.
How do you pronounce your last name?
That's a good one.
Lucasiak.
How do you pronounce our last name? Lucasiak. I know it's a mouthful. Abby tells me every week we need to change our name. But I don't know.
Since I was 2 years old, we've always kind of just stuck together. We're kind of like, you know how my mom and Kelly are kind of like. Me and Paige are kind of like that, except little versions.
Oh God, we're in trouble if you're little versions of me and Kelly. Stay sweet, Poe. Stay sweet.
While you're touring, will you ever go to like a big city like New York?
Actually, we
were in New York last
we
weekend.
were just there last week.
Yeah, we love New York.
My question with it was, what I wanted to just prompted her to ask you was, I grew up on the East Coast. Would you ever leave Pittsburgh to come to like a big city? Like, would you ever leave? And,
You
like,
mean permanently?
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends. My husband has a really great job in Pittsburgh, and believe it or not, Dance Moms doesn't really pay the bills. I know that's hard for everyone to like. Truly, if I got into it, you guys would be like, "That's obscene or absurd." But
I love Only Silence, Dream on a Star, The Final Text, Where Have All Children Gone?
yeah, I like the Red Queen.
Yeah, the Red Queen. But that question.
I like the zombie costume or the zombie dance. That's cool.
I saw that one. Did Kendall really go to Candy Apples?
For a little while. She came back sooner than you guys thought. Jill was lurking around. Sorry.
What plays have you competed most times, Sarah?
Competition? Probably Star Power on the show.
Star Power on the show, but like.
Or no, Starbound.
Yeah. But when we're not filming, we do like local competitions. Like, have you guys ever heard of like Jump and Nuvo and West Coast Dance Explosion? Like those are the ones that we do in Pittsburgh. Like we'll do those, the conventions, and then.
Like New York City Dance Alliance, they do dance educators, dance masters. Well, they used to do dance masters. Really massive now. Go ahead. I think how much time do we have? Maybe a couple, 2 more? Go ahead.
Do you watch the show or do you choose not to?
Yes, we watch it, but we only see it when you guys see it, and I only ever watch it once. Chloe sometimes will rewatch an episode if it's a good one, but if they're like, if they make you feel bad, you don't want to rewatch them. And I have to watch it with my husband because I usually have a lot of explaining to do. He's like, why can't you be more like Holly? I'm like, have we met?
So, how does it feel to know that people on Instagram are making fan pages for you and like taking pictures of you and editing them about your dance numbers?
I don't know. How do you feel? I never asked you that.
It's really, really cool to see that I have so many fans out there who
think
do all
it's
that
flattering.
stuff for me. And yeah, it's really cool.
And I love it because I don't have time to make scrapbooks, so I just go click and save and click and save and click and save. And it's like, thank you for doing all this work. What? Here? I don't know. I like Chicago, possibly.
Is Abby a lot meaner than on the show?
She's worse in real life.
Whoa. I didn't think that was possible.
She's really hard on Chloe, which really makes her mother very upset.
I think we have something
No, none of, well, that's not true. The girls, some of them have like pages. None of the girls on the show have a Facebook that they will instant message you. So if anybody does that, they're a fake. The girls do not Skype with people for their safety, and they don't like kick or peek or boo-boo or...
The only thing we have is Twitter and Instagram that we really personally use. But then Facebook, Hulu, Skype, Kick, all that stuff, we don't have any of that.
Well, they do have Facebook, like Chloe has an official Facebook Live page that she will go on and run, or I will help her run, but nothing else is real. And there's a lot of people who go on pretending to be, 11-year-old girls because that's normal. So that's not them.
How do you manage to make and buy different costumes and props every month?
Yeah, Yeah, like I really don't like